Okay, now we are here with the unpotted motor, and now we have cranked up the output power to dial up the temperature that it's operating at. We've arrived at a temperature that's basically the Class F rating of the machine, as close as we're willing to safely get to it. So we want to describe what we have for this operating point. What we have electrically, we have 226 volts RMS true value. We have a current that reads out at 274.2, which is multiplied by 20. Divide that by 20 to get the actual AC true RMS current. The DC voltage output is 123.1, and the DC current output is 49.3 divided by 2. The current and voltage for the DC is a little bit different than before because we changed our resistances and our load to create that load. But that's the output load of the generator. The output power of the motor is based on the torque. We have a a force on the force transducer, 22.4. That's equivalent to 21.5 Newton meters, which is equivalent to 15.9 foot-pounds. And this is for a motor that's rated at 8.9 foot-pounds. So this is heavily overloaded right now to run very hot. The speed that we're running right now is, Howie? He's getting 1702 RPM, which is quite a high slip for this motor, of course, under overload. So now we'll get a hotspot temperature at the shaft end of the motor. We're running on 149 degrees Celsius. As that settles in, it's going to be 150 degrees Celsius. Of course, Class F rating is 155C. We're on the end turn of the machine. We don't know if that's really the hot spot of this motor, so we really don't want to push too much more than that. At the fan end of the motor, it runs a little bit cooler, and the end winding temperature for that is 124 degrees Celsius. Howie, if you go ahead and get the skin measurements, where the motor is in contact with the frame is in contact with laminations first. And what do you get for that? I can't see it. We're getting 94 degrees Celsius for that number. Okay, go ahead and get the measurement where there's air under the skin instead of lamination under the skin, and we're getting 78 degrees Celsius for that. So this motor is the unpotted motor. It's running very, very hot, much overloaded compared to what the manufacturer expects to have it. And that's now going to be compared to the same operating condition with the potted motor to demonstrate what the difference in temperatures are under those conditions. So with that, that's the unpotted motor status. We'll now be changing over to the potted motor and bring it back to the same operating point and make a comparison. Thank you.